Today on How to Film, we're going to learn how to make a Moses parts the water effect. This can be done all in camera. It doesn't require any digital effects. No computer graphics necessary.
This is how to film a YouTube video. Or anything.
Now, what I did to create this effect is just basically make a miniature of what Cecil B. DeMille did in the 10 Commandments. It just involves having 3 reservoirs. We'll fill the 2 on either side with water until it overflows and looks like one body of water. What I'll do is film the 2 reservoirs on either side getting filled with water until it looks like one body of water, and then play the footage backwards, and that'll look like the water is separating right down the middle. So you can get a better idea of how this works. Let's go ahead and walk through this step by step. The first thing you're going to need is some dirt, a lot of it. You'll also need a level, a couple of dividers. I used cardboard, a couple of buckets for holding water, and Moses, or as close as you can get to it. In my case, I used a pop vinyl of a Force-sensitive Jedi wannabe from Rogue One. The other thing you might need is a handful of gravel and a magic stick. No, not that kind of stick. This kind of stick. So the first thing you do is just dig a hole. You need a Red Sea or a puddle or whatever this is going to be. In my case, I made mine kind of long, and then I also created these slots for the dividers. When you're getting close, the shape of your receptacle should be in an H. And what we're going to do is put the dividers in the 2 cross areas, like so. And the rest of it will be for water. Before we bury these, we want to make sure they're deep enough and they're level. They need to be level across this way, so they're the same height, and level from left to right. You know they're level when you see the bubble in the middle. When you're satisfied with the level and the depth, go ahead and fill it in with some loose dirt. Make sure the dirt's not too chunky or water will tend to leak under the bottom. Okay, once I get the mini lake looking somewhat close, then I'm going to go ahead and fill these 2 outside reservoirs, but leave the middle dry. The reason I'm soaking these down is so that the water won't be quite as muddy and everything is kind of settled ahead of time. You can fill it up right to the level of your divider. Your dog might come and want to drink some too. That's okay. Now here's where you can see if you did a good job leveling your divider, because the water should come right up to the edge of there without spilling over. Okay, once we got this all ready, what we're going to do is set up our little Moses character. And then we're going to overflow the 2 reservoirs and fill the middle up until it's completely level. And then, of course, we're going to play the footage backwards to give it that parting the water effect. Hopefully, all will go as planned. So you can see here, nothing spectacular about this. We're just pouring water into either side of the reservoir. But here's what the camera sees. It's kind of neat. And you don't get the full effect of it until you play it backwards. Then it never hurts to add a little bit of music and maybe some old film scratches or something to give it some character. All right, that's it in a nutshell. Let's take a look at what we've got. And that is how you can part the Red Sea or a little puddle in your backyard without using any computer graphics or digital effects. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe and share on the internets. We'll see you next week.